Good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Viktorija, your internet advocate for a healthy lifestyle and personal growth. And today I would like to talk about how to blow your own mind, how to get into the habit of blowing your own mind. Why is that important? So the main topic of this video is going to be comfort zone. Getting out of my comfort zone is something I'm struggling so much in my own life. And this is where I've made a vow to myself to get out of my comfort zone, to get out of my comfort zone as much as possible. So if you're struggling as much as I do to get out of your comfort zone, this video might just kick you in the right spot and help you get out of your comfort zone and blow your own mind. So please make sure to watch this video till the end and let's get right into it. So, first things first, what's a comfort zone? Glad you asked. Oh, forgot I'm wearing lenses. Your comfort zone is a psychological, emotional, and behavioral construct. It's what's familiar to you and what feels safe, your regular habits and routines. When you're in your comfort zone, you experience low levels of stress and anxiety. In your comfort zone, there's little to no risk. So, comfort zone is a psychological, emotional, and behavioral construct. If we only look at this description of the comfort zone, then I can already tell that the comfort zone starts right here. Your mind, which is probably related to your negative thoughts and your own self-limiting beliefs that are normally arising from your past experiences, childhood traumas, social pressure, expectations, and so on and so on. It's very complicated, but it doesn't mean that those negative thoughts and self-limiting beliefs are absolute truths. So if you want to get out of your comfort zone, you gotta change your mindset. So if we dig deeper into this concept, just imagine that a negative thought or a self-limiting belief arises in your mind. It evokes certain emotion, which stops you from taking action and getting out of your comfort zone. And in such a way, you stay in this vicious circle without ever getting out of your comfort zone, where you're miserable, unhappy, and unfulfilled. So a couple weeks ago, I came back from my vacation and I was actually not really looking forward to coming back to the Netherlands because I was tired of my daily routines, I was tired of my job, I was tired of everything, and I felt like I was staying in my comfort zone for way too long. So I've made a vow for myself, like, hey, Viktorija, you need to get out of your comfort zone because obviously your comfort zone is not satisfying, it's not entertaining, and it's not fulfilling you. So I've made a conscious decision to get out of my comfort zone because something I've learned in the past year or so is that I enjoy my life most when I blow my own mind. In other words, when I surprise myself by my own capabilities, my own courage, and my own bravery. Just because those negative thoughts and self-limiting beliefs sometimes are so deeply ingrained into your own body, your soul, literally everywhere, that sometimes you really take those beliefs as absolute truths. But as you get out of your comfort zone, or I think in psychology they also call it exposure therapy. When you're really afraid of doing something, the only way you can challenge your thoughts is by getting into that certain situation. So getting out of your comfort zone or exposing yourself to something you are really afraid of doing is the only way to move forward, see growth, learn new things about yourself, and blow your own mind. Here are some tips that I've implemented into my own life this past month that helped me to get out of my comfort zone. And tip number 1 is to do something old in a new way. And what I've done was apply for a gym membership. This past year I was working out at work because of the pandemic. And at this point I just grew tired of it because I've hit the wall. I felt like there's no more material to grow my strength further. And I was really happy for having applied for a new membership because it's just so nice after work to change the environment, where also in a gym where there's so much more strength training material where you can grow, do other exercises that are mind-blowing. In the beginning it was uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable because you go to a gym and you see only men mainly focusing on their upper body strength, which can be intimidating for us ladies. And I know this because I'm not the only one. I talk to other women about this and it is a thing. Tip number 2 is to do something old that you don't do anymore but used to love doing. So example from my own life. 3 or 4 years ago I went to heels class. That's basically a dance class which you perform in high heels, which was super fun. And I've tried different levels, and at some point I was going to advanced classes because there was no other option, even though advanced class was too high of a level for me, where I was really attending classes with other professionals. Unfortunately, those classes weren't fulfilling enough, so I stopped because I didn't see growth. I couldn't catch up with the classes with the level of other students. And recently I've started thinking again, I would like to take this heels class, but I'm afraid I will suck. Which might be true in the beginning, as any habit, you need to build it up. And the more you do it, you're gonna get better at it. By talking myself out of that negative thinking pattern, I finally had the courage to do this class. So just by attending that heels class, I managed to counter-attack my negative thoughts and self-limiting beliefs about what I can do or cannot do, because in the end of the day, I was so happy I've managed to attend it and managed to show myself that I can do it. Maybe I can't do it as well as I want to do it, but I still could do it better than I thought I would. And the last tip would be to try something new. And I've started tutoring a lady who actually went to my university, and she needed some help with physiology. So I've just been tutoring her once a week. We just have a sit down and we talk about physiology and try to figure out and help her understand it. Okay guys, so this is how you blow your own mind, by getting out of the comfort zone and taking action. and attacking your negative self-talk, attacking your limiting self-beliefs about yourself, because those aren't absolute truths. And only when you put yourself in situations where you can prove yourself that you are capable, that you do have the courage, that you are brave enough to do something that you think you cannot do, that's where the magic happens, that's where the growth happens, that's where you learn so much about yourself and blow your own mind. And to finish this video up, I just want to mention that do not forget to give yourself credit for getting out of your comfort zone, because it is very brave of you to just try something new or really get out of your negative thinking pattern by taking certain action, because it's not easy and you need to give yourself credit for it. Basically tap yourself on the shoulder, because even if you have family or supportive friends who do cherish you, who do support you, who tell you how good of a person you are, in the end of the day, you have to support yourself. You have to be your own cheerleader, because who else will?